Hi guys, I would like to share a few things with you all. How's it going? I want to share a few things with you guys about how I work my business while working a full-time job. I know that question doesn't come up too often, but I heard a few people ask that question today and I thought, you know what, it's time for me to talk about that. I don't know that I've talked about it in a while because we have so many new people. So anyway, guys, when I joined Scentsy, I was working a full-time job, and I worked a full-time job along with Scentsy all the way up until January of this year. So some of the things, as a matter of fact, because I worked a full-time job is the reason why I didn't join initially, because I didn't think I had time. So you hear that a lot from people saying they don't have time because they work a full-time job. Not only did I have a full-time job, guys, but I was also a caregiver of 4 people. Mama, my stepdad, my brother Jeff, and my nephew Sean. And I had a daughter. My daughter was 9 years old when I started Scentsy. So I had the full-time job and had all those other responsibilities at the same time. So once I decided that I wanted to work Scentsy as a business, because that's what you do. I mean, when I joined Scentsy, I didn't join it for that reason. I later decided I wanted to work it as a business. So when I started to work my business as a business, I had to set a goal. Then after I set my goal, I had to put some things in place in order for this to work in my schedule, okay? So what I did, I decided to wake up 30 to 40 minutes earlier in the morning than I scheduled myself before I started Scentsy. And at night, I would actually stay up about an extra 30 minutes or 40 minutes later, sometimes more than that, for real. And during the day, when I had breaks, I would actually find time to work my business in some way, okay? So that's how I did it. That was like the core of how I did it. Now, and during this time, guys, during the time that I worked Scentsy and my full-time job, I promoted to the highest title with Scentsy. I promoted to Superstar Director in 2017 while working a full-time job. So it can be done. And I also earned so many incentive trips, annual sales, and annual mentor, all while working a full-time job and Scentsy. That's why I know you guys can do it, because I did it. And I did it alongside of a full-time job and all the other things that I have to do. Okay, so here's some other things that I did. Here's some other things that I did to make this work. I made samples, and I had help while doing that. So I kept samples with me at all times in my purse. I had the samples in the car, and I had business cards with a little piece of wax inside the bag. So I had that to pass out whenever I meet somebody. And I have a wrap on the back of my window. So as I'm driving, people could see that on the back of the window. I kept products in the car. Okay, I always kept catalogs in the car. And let me tell you what else I would do, guys, because of the way I work, and my daughter, it would take me an hour to get to my daughter's school, an hour to pick her up. So I had designated spots where I would meet my customers. So I'll give you an example. So if I met customers on Monday, I might meet customers on Monday near my daughter's school at Cracker Barrel. I had a designated spot where I would meet people who lived in that area. So Wednesday, I might choose to meet somebody, say at McDonald's, in another area that I would be passing through. Then sometimes I would actually meet people at the post office, maybe on a Saturday. So I chose certain days to meet customers, because when I joined Scentsy originally, I was just all over the place. I had to fix that. So guys, you got to fix that. When you got to go out and meet customers, set schedules, set designated spots to meet these customers. They'll understand, okay? I also worked events on weekends. I did fundraising events also. Now, family involvement. You must do this because it's going to help you. So my family are heavily involved in my business. So even the little ones, you can even bring your little ones into your business. There's something for them to do. So my son helps me, and my son doesn't even live with me. So they don't even have to live with you to help you. My son lives in Albuquerque, New Mexico. My daughter-in-law, which is his wife, and my granddaughter. So what they do, they love Scentsy products. They buy Scentsy products. And once they get the products, they take pictures of the products. They go live with it over there. They tag and share with their friends in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I actually have customers over there and I have team members over there because my son and his family, they're sharing over there. Every time my grand princess gets something, my son, he'll always take pictures of her and he'll take videos of her and he just send them to me without me asking because he knows what this is all about. My daughter's in college. She's getting ready to go to dental school. So she helps. And she just pretty much helps with whatever it is that I need her to do. My brother's autistic. So if you got kids or family members in your family, if they got special needs, they love this, okay? My brother loved this. He loved the fragrances more than anything. So as my products are coming in, he's going to label everything. He's going to also help with samples, and he also assists at events. My nephew, he does a lot of things as well. When we go to events, of course, he's going to help bring things in. He's going to help take stuff out. If I need a spreadsheet, he knows how to do that. He's going to help with that. We have 2 dogs. So we snap pictures of the dogs. They're part of a family, so we bringing them into the business as well. So something else, guys, if you want to grow in your business, because at some point, maybe you want this to be a full-time business for you, just like it is for me now. In order to do this, you have to share the opportunity. That means you got to talk to people about joining Scentsy, about becoming a part of this family. How are you going to do that? There are so many ways of doing that. You can do it face-to-face. You can do it on social media. You can do it by using videos. You can ask for referrals. There's so many different ways of doing this, guys. The pouch parties, we talk about that. There are just so many ways of doing that. And of course, there are other videos to train you specifically on those ways, but that's just to throw it out there. Now, PRV, parties. There are all sorts of parties that you can do without even using the P word. There are pouch parties, there are basket parties, there are home parties, there are virtual parties, there are birthday parties, all the things without even using the P word to help get your PRV. Follow up is everything, guys. If you don't have the Amy app, I recommend that you get the Amy app because that is like everything. Even the verbiage is already there for you. If you can't think of what to say, it's there for you. I would check into Amy, guys. Now, I didn't do follow-up well at all when I first started Scentsy. Thank God for Amy. So YouTube training. There's so much YouTube training out there, guys. So when you're in the car, listen to some YouTube training on your way to work and on your way home. Every day, tie that in to learn something new about your business. Always be a student. You can never know too much. You can never learn too much. I did that repeatedly. I did that over and over and over because I wanted to learn more about what I need to do for my business to make it work because my schedule was so tight. So when your schedule is tight, you got to make good use of your time. Something else, guys, you want to make sure you fix your Facebook page. You want to make sure that platform shows that you are a real person, that you are a Scentsy consultant, that you care about people. How are you going to do that? If you don't know how to do that, go to YouTube. There's ideas out there how you can present your Facebook page to let people know that you are a person. You are a real person. Because there's so many scams out there, guys. You got to make it be known that you're a real person. Now, you got to also go out there and let people know the things that you like, what you enjoy outside of Scentsy. You need to do demonstrations so people can know how you can help solve a problem with Scentsy. That's how you get people to join your team, because you're trying to be there for them, to show them how Scentsy can fit into their life, into their schedule. Now, here's some other things, guys. These are some things I'm just going to run it by you right quick. And when you have your VIP group, make sure, guys, that you all have VIP groups. In those VIP groups, you can actually schedule your post. If you're busy on Sundays, you can sit down and schedule your posts out for like a week at a time. If you're real busy, you can schedule so many posts per day to hit in there. Even though you're at work, that's still working for you. So, you know, and something else, pouch parties, guys, you can take that to work with you. So when you're out and about, when you're running into the restaurant, if you're running into the bank, you have that pouch party with you. Super easy, super simple to carry with you. And those are things that you can mail out. Okay, like when you're on Facebook, ask people, could you tag them? So not only will your people see posts, everybody else will. And when your customers make a purchase, ask them nicely if they would be kind enough to share whatever they buy and tag you in it. So those are just a few things, guys, that I've used throughout my 12 years of working Scentsy alongside of a full-time job. But some new things that I learned in 2020, because we were inside, and I got another video talking about those things. The different platforms like TikTok, you can do virtual bingo. There are apps out there that you can use like Photify. Lots of videos, guys, lots of videos. Shopping links, of course, a lot of shopping links. Ask people if they want to join Scentsy for no cost. There are various videos out there to show you how that's done. Do photo shoots with your products as they come in. As all your products, as they come in, do videos, 2 minutes. Oh, that's it. Everybody's got 2 minutes. I don't care how busy you are. Everybody's got 2 minutes. Do a 2-minute video every day. Make it a goal to do a 2-minute video every day. Because you want to always be present. Always be present. And I don't know if I said this earlier, but if you're out and about, keep products in your car. I mean, just a handful of stuff. Keep a little extra stuff in your car. So, like in my case, I've got on the back of my window samples on board. So you can be able to give somebody a sample, or somebody may want to buy a bar or a light bulb or something like that. Have those small amounts of things like that with you in the car so you can be prepared. I always am prepared. So if I don't have a business card, a sample with me, I always have a business card and a sample, not just a plain business card, because people throw that away. But I also have a QR code on my phone. So when I'm running out, seeing people, that QR code is going to direct them to my VIP group. So make sure you have a VIP group, guys. Also have a way for people to make payments to you. Venmo, Cash App, all of different forms of payment, okay? But these are the things that I did, guys. It's all about making good use of your time when you work a full-time job. You totally can do this, but it's all about time management and setting those goals and getting people in your family involved and being prepared when you're on the go all the time, branding on your car, wearing shirts when you're out and about. If you can, sometimes, you know, in the job that I had, I couldn't do that. As a matter of fact, I couldn't do a lot of promoting at my job when I had the job, but I had breaks. So I would take that time on my break to do the follow-ups that I need to do the posts, the sharing, whatever I need to do. I made sure that I maxed out my time. I did a lot of stuff in the car. I packed up, and like my daughter had to go to practice, I would take time to contact my customers when I was sitting there waiting on her at practice. Or if I'm walking and exercising, I'm messaging people as I walk. I am a true multitasker. So I do a lot of steps. So as I'm doing a lot of steps, I'm walking and talking at the same time on my phone. Guys, you make good use of your time. I'm sorry, but I know a lot of you guys take your phone to the bathroom. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you take your phone to the bathroom. The perfect time for you to send out text messages and messages to your customers and to your team members. Yeah, I've done that, and I do it all the time. It's so much that you can get done, guys, in a time that you feel like you cannot. It's all about what you tell yourself, guys. You make time for what's important. If it's important for you to make this business work, it will work. If you feel like, oh, I don't have enough time, it will not work because you told yourself that, and you will not make time for it to work. Create some space, create some time, and I promise you guys, ultimately, you'll end up accomplishing what you want to accomplish. My goal was always to work Scentsy full-time, and here I am. It took 12 years for me. Some people much sooner, some people 2 years, some 3, but never measure your time with somebody else. All of our struggles are different. But ultimately, in the end, you want to make sure you set a goal and set a goal with a deadline. Now, I did not set a goal with a deadline until like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I said that I was going to work Scentsy full-time in 2 years. Well, during that 2-year period, it ended up happening in 1 year because mama got sick. So sometimes things happen that's out of your control. So that was out of my control to work Scentsy full-time when I did. But I'm just so grateful because Scentsy has truly been a blessing to me and my family because I've had so many struggles. I've had lots of struggles during my 12 years of Scentsy, from sickness with my son, with my brother, with mama. It's just like always something. But I'm just so grateful because Scentsy was always there through it all. And now I don't have to call in to go on my Scentsy trips. My first year going to Scentsy family reunion without calling in. It was my first year going to a leadership with the superstar directors in Florida without calling in. So now it's just the best thing ever that I don't have to do that anymore. I'm my own boss. So this is something I worked towards for a long time, and I'm finally here. So you guys can do the same thing, but you got to set yourself up to do it. But again, if you're talking about all the time you don't have, it will never work. You got to carve out those times. You got to carve it out, and you got to make it work. You got to make it work, guys, and you can make it work. In order for you to grow in this business, guys, you must recruit. You must build a team. That is something you're required to do if you want this to be a full-time job for you, a full-time business for you in the future. You got to recruit. You have to. That's like so easy because why not share this amazing opportunity with everybody because somebody blessed you with it. So go on out there and bless as many people as you can with the opportunity so it can change their life like it's changed yours. Okay, guys, take care. Happy Saturday. Love all of you guys. Bye.